a week or 2 weeks ago, I seen a post that someone was rehoming their dog because her little doodle was killing small animals such as chickens, moles, things of that sort. And I think it was maybe 2 days later that Peanut's owners asked if I can get him a cat. So I just figured I would do a Training Tuesday post on how to get dogs who are predatory animals with prey animals. It is possible. Now, is it possible to leave your, like, say, wild wolf dog alone with said birds, moles, or anything of that sort, and I leave them, like I'm nowhere, not watching, nothing? The answer would probably be no. Yes, there are some dogs that you can trust with small animals 100%, but my same rule goes for kids. I do not leave predatory animals such as dogs with prey items alone. All right, now with that being said, can you have control and manage your dog, and can you coexist in a house? 100%. I have 2 wolf dogs and I have 2 cats. I have chickens, goats, and everything else. Okay, so what is taught? You have to first give the dog an appropriate outlet. This has to be fulfilling for those predatory instincts. Is it tug? Is it shredding things? You have to give them something. You have to fulfill the dog. And then when you fulfill the dog, you then need to start adding some impulse control and teach them impulse control outside of the context of small animals. Okay, now once the dog is clear on communication and is feeling fulfilled, they have that outlet, then you can start working with the small animals. And with the small animals, generally it depends on the dog. If they want to chase after the small animal, generally that will include an correction. So the dog is chasing the animal, it would be correction during the chase, not beforehand, not the thought, during. Okay, make it very clear that it was the act of chasing is what got in trouble. You do this correction well, the dog is going to be like, oh, I'm not supposed to do that. And then when you pair that with no, you now have starting to get some control over your dog during those times. Okay, so I will post a video of Peanut and you will see Peanut. I'm letting him make a choice. I think I actually posted on our stories yesterday. I am going to allow him to make the choice. Do you want to chase the chickens, or do you want to just kind of hang out, sniff, do whatever? And I'm not recalling him. I'm not giving him guidance. This is day 2 with the chickens. We've done a session each day. The first session, he was a little bit actually nervous. I think it was more of the goats. The goats were kind of holding, like standing by the door, and I mean the goats are bigger than Peanut, so like 30 pounds, right? And he was barking and kind of like unsure. But then when the chickens ran, that definitely showed some interest. So we just kind of let him mosey around and he was just hanging out. Now, yesterday there was some interest in the chickens, and you'll see it in the video. And I did have to correct him for once chasing. There was one dumb chicken that ran literally right to him, and chickens are sometimes dumb, and ran right to him, and he's like, oh, like I want to chase this. He has a really high prey drive, right? Beagle cattle dog, makes sense. And he started to chase. I corrected him in the middle of that chase, and he's like, maybe I shouldn't have done that. And when he stopped, I praised, I threw a big deal, like, hey, good job, good job, good job, right? And there, we didn't leave the area or anything. I didn't micromanage. I still let him have the freedom. I do have a long line just for the safety of all animals. And I let him kind of just start making choices, and I reinforce the choices accordingly. So here's the video. Come on, Peen. Good boy. Nice. Good. Okay. Super. Yeah, that was it. Good boy, Peanut. Okay.